So our class is about to start. Are you done with the quiz? I can also see those that did the quiz. Oh. At the end of the class, I'll be calling names. If you have not done your quiz, go and do it now. What is telling you getting ready? Minecraft. You can open it and leave it because the lesson is about to start. So that it will be open. Then when you start, it will just be for you to continue with your project. Okay, you're using a phone. All right, no problem. Then after the class, go and do your quiz and assignment. Everybody, please. The assignment is very, very important. Go to the link school app after each class and do your assignment and quiz. I'm going to extend the date so there won't be any restriction for expired time or whatever. I'm going to extend the date so you can do your assignments. Okay. Who else is doing their quiz? Andrea Solomon. Can you hear me? Who else? Ogechi, have you done your quiz and assignment? Okay, that means you have already installed it. That's why it's telling you getting ready. Well, is it getting ready to install? I don't understand. Then you didn't see the quiz. Go to the link school app. It's there. The quiz is there. Solomon, what's not going? You say you didn't go. What's it that's not going? If you're using a laptop, download the link school. Have you have link schools then? Prince, I'm very sure you can see that. I'm still waiting for your response, Solomon. Why is it that I didn't go? I want everybody to participate once we start. So let's sort anything out. Any issue that we're having, let's try to sort it out and then we begin. Which of them did you enter? Go to day two. From day two downwards, day one is onboarding, so there is no quiz for onboarding. All right. So from day two downwards, have quiz and assignment. For the assignments, I'll extend the dates because some of you complained that we have this tag of expired. So I'm going to extend it so you guys can do the assignments. So check in after the class to do your assignments. I'll extend the date. So this is how to submit your assignments after doing it. After doing your assignments in Minecraft education, fly up. You know how to fly up. You use your spacebar key, double tap on your spacebar key to fly up. Fly up and screenshot the interface of your world where you created your project. Okay, snap it and then forward it. That's your assignment, and that's how to submit. Okay, you're from Anambra State and you live in Lagos. That's good. All right, so now your class will begin. Get yourself ready. Sure. So can you see my screen? You can see my screen. Say something in the chat box. Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, okay. Who else can see the screen? So what can you see on the screen? Type what you can see in the chat box. Type what you can see in the chat box. It's what? No, I'm talking about the text. The text you're seeing. What's the text display? Still waiting. Are you sure I can see my screen? Good. Introduction to simple redstone and interactions. So that's what we're going to be doing today.
All right, can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, let me know in the chat box so that we can continue. Can we all hear me? All right. So for today's class, we are going to be looking at Introduction to Simple Redstone and Interactions. Okay. So all this while we've just been creating. This time around, we are going to see the way to interact with some of the buildings, some of the elements that we find in our Minecraft world. So without wasting much of our time, we are going to be looking at our lesson objective for the day before we get into the lesson properly. Okay. So our lesson objective, this class introduces the fundamentals of Redstone in Minecraft. You will learn how to create simple structures using Redstone and interact with various components. You will learn skills that will enhance your gameplay experience, making it more engaging and fun. So that is the aim for today's class. We're just here to learn skills that will enhance your gameplay experience and then make it more engaging and fun. So having gotten these lesson objectives, let's start the class. Now, first of all, what is redstone in Minecraft? Now, redstone is a special material in Minecraft that works like electricity. All right. It lets players send powers, turn things on and off, and build cool machines. Think of redstone as Minecraft's wiring system. All right. So this redstone is a special material in Minecraft. It works like electricity. Okay. We use that for to wire things, to connect elements together, a door um to a switch and the rest of it. Don't worry, you get to see how it actually works eventually at the course of this our lesson. But I just want you to bear it in mind that redstone is a special material in Minecraft that works like electricity. In a very short term, it's a wiring system in Minecraft. Okay, so now moving on. There are things that we can actually build with this redstone. So with redstone, you can build things like doors that can open by themselves, which we all know that is called automatic doors. Then we have the lights that turns on and off. You know, when we've been building all this while that we've been actually building our houses, there's a torch that we just pick from our inventory and then we just hang it on our wall or we just hold it on our hands. But this time around, we are going to be building our own torchlight, our own selves by ourselves, and then we'll have a switch where you can turn it on or you can turn it off, your choice. You know, the other one we've been using, you don't turn it on, you don't turn it off. It's just there. It doesn't even burn out. But this one, you will get the privilege of turning it on and then turning it off. Now, still on the list of things that we can build with these redstones, we have traps. All right. The fun kind, though, not the mean kind. So we have traps. We get to see how to make some interesting traps using this redstone. Okay, so that when you start building your game and start putting levels and then putting challenges, and maybe you want to like build a trap. Today we're going to learn how to actually construct a very simple and fun trap. And then we have secret entrances, also known as secret doors. Okay, I know most of you watch some horror movies where you can find some secret entrance, some secret doors where maybe you're being chased by an enemy or something, then maybe the character just runs into that door, you know, something like that. So you get to learn how to build your own secret entrances, or rather secret doors. So these are the things that you can use redstones for. There are still a lot of things that you can use redstones to make, but these are just the few we'll be looking at for today. Okay, so now parts of redstone. Redstone isn't just one thing. So I just want us to have that at the back of our mind that redstone isn't just one thing. It has different parts that work together to make machines and interactions. All right, so it's not just there's no a particular element that we just call a redstone. It's a lot of things that come together, and then we use it to make machines and then interactions in Minecraft. And then one of it is what we call the redstone dust. Okay, so it looks like red powder, quite all right. Even when you open your Minecraft and then you type redstone dust, you're going to see it. It looks like when you're spreading it on the ground, it looks like a powder. So it looks like a red powder. It carries power from one block to another, and it works like a wire. That's connection. So this is the main thing that we use to connect elements in our Minecraft. Okay, if you want to connect your pressure plate to a block, to a button, things like that, you make use of your redstone dust. So that redstone dust is what works like the wiring in your Minecraft. All right. So still under that, we have things that we like to look at, which is the signal rules. Okay, we're talking about redstone dust, which is used for wiring. Now, the signal rules are the basic laws that control how a redstone signal behaves, move, and affect blocks. Okay, so when you are connecting those things, that's what we're looking at now. The rules that are guiding how you're going to be connecting those things you should look out for, the do's and the don'ts when connecting those elements, when connecting those blocks and the rest of it. Okay. And now the first thing, some of the rules you should know about this redstone is that redstone power travels up to 15 blocks in a line. Okay, so it travels as long as 15, as far as 15 blocks in a line. Okay, it shouldn't be that far. If it's beyond, if it past this 15, you might actually be having some issue. If it's too far, it becomes weak and it stops. So when it passes that 15 blocks, it becomes far, then it becomes weak and then it stops. But then maybe you have something that you want to connect and it's more than 15 blocks. You don't have to worry because a repeater helps the signal go further. So even if you want your redstone power to go more than 15 blocks in a line, you can make use of what we call a repeater in Minecraft. Okay. So now still under the part of um, redstone, we have the power source. Now this starts the redstone signals, the things we just spoke about. Now we have the lever. Now these are simple switches that players can flip to turn devices on and off. Don't worry, I'll get to show you that when we start our lessons, when we start the practicals, okay? So these are the things we make use to flip things, devices on or off. Now we have the buttons still under the power sources. The buttons and they are temporal switches that activate nearby redstone components for a short time. You know how buttons work, right? You've seen examples of buttons in your house and the rest of it. In some of your devices, your machines, some of your toy cars have buttons. But you know how they work. So still the same thing on Minecraft. Okay. So still under that power sources, we have the pressure plate. Now this activates redstone devices. Okay, sorry about that. So now this activates redstone devices when a player or entity steps on them. Now this pressure plate, as the name implies, pressure, you have to put pressure on it before it can actually activate. So it can only activate when a player or an entity steps on them. Okay, so that's the only time that it can actually supply this power that we're actually looking at. Now the next on the list is our redstone torch, always on or less turned off by redstone. So remember when we started the class, I was talking about the torchlight that we normally we've been using during the course of this class. Once it gets dark and we're still building, we hold them in our hands, we place them on the wall. So those are called redstone torch. Okay, remember that they don't turn off; they are always on. Anytime you go, they're always there. Okay, so this still part of the power sources that we have in Minecraft. Okay, still under the parts of redstone, we have what we call the output. Now, this is the thing that reacts when power reaches it. Remember, I said that the part of redstone is not one thing for us to just be like, okay, this is it. So these are things that come together to make up this redstone. That's what we're still looking at. So now we are in output, still under the part of redstone. Now this is the thing that reacts power reaches power reaches it. An example of that is the redstone lamp, which we are going to be doing very soon. It lights up, okay. Once it's on, obviously everywhere becomes bright. If it goes off, everywhere becomes dark. Now we have the doors. It opens and it closes. We have them in our entrance and the rest of it. We have the dispenser. It shows items. Okay. Now we've seen what redstone is. We've seen part of redstone, the rules of how to use this redstone. Remember, I said redstone is just like electricity. It's a wiring system that we have in Minecraft. So now we've seen how to the meaning of redstone, the rules, the do's and the don'ts, the part of this redstone. So now what we are going to do next is we are going to start building our own, and we are going to start with turning on a light. So we're going to go into our Minecraft now, and we're going to start our own building. All right. So if your Minecraft is not yet open, please do well to open it as I go and open mine. Oganamaro, it depends on what you actually tell your redstone to do. If you program it or if you actually craft it to do that, sure. Okay, so please, if your Minecraft is open, on the chat box, tell me it's open so that we can start. Beautiful, Oganamaro, that's nice. Yes, I still need more response. Please, let's get our Minecraft open so we can start building. Chagoze, is yours open? This is if yours is open, please just let me know. Then we can go on. Please, I'm still waiting for our responses. Oh, sorry about that, Chagoze. You just have to manage it, okay? Please, if yours is open, let me know. Is our Minecraft, is it downloading? Are we all on the same page now? Okay. So if we've gotten here, obviously you know the next thing you're going to do. So who's going to remind me the next thing I'm going to do? So I've gotten here and I want us to start creating. So I need your help. How do I do that? Yeah, I'm still waiting for your answers. If we are all on the same page, beautiful. So I've clicked on play. What next? Yeah, I'm still waiting. Someone asked me to click on play and I've done that. So what is the next thing I am going to do? Please, if we are all on the same page, I need your help. I need your help. So what should I do next here? Is it only Oganamaro that is here? Oganamaro, thank you very much. I love that. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to click on new as you all have suggested. So what is the next step? This is the next thing I am seeing. What next should we do? Guys, I'm waiting for you. Okay, how do I create my word, Chiagozi? How do I do that? Oganamaro, I'm waiting for you. Okay, Mona, before I click on play, is there any other thing I should do before nice? I should name it, okay? Okay. So can we all suggest a name that we should give this our word so that we can continue? Rescue, oh my god, I love this. Yes. Any other person? No, we should just go with this one. Beautiful. Yeah, I still need other suggestion. I love your comments. They're very beautiful. Okay, so because what we are going to be learning today is redstone, is on redstone, I'll just give the name redstone. So your choice. So as you all told me, I should make sure that my creative and my peaceful is on. Okay, so they are all on. They're on green, so that means they are on. And then I'll click on play. Nice. So we are going to wait for that to load. Yeah, Chagoze, no problem. You can still be using it till then just manage it as I said earlier. So if yours is done opening, if yours is done loading, just let me know in the chat box so that we can continue, okay? So we're just going to wait for mine to load and I will show you how to do the next thing. Hope we still remember what we are trying to do now. Do we all still remember what we are trying to do? Guys, what are we trying to do? Okay, so what are we trying to do? Okay, that is very nice. Yes. So as you all can see, my own word is it's snowing in my word. So who got the same thing with me? Wow, this looks very beautiful. So what did you guys get? Is yours open? Should we continue? Monachi, what did you get? You're in a forest. Nice. Okay, you remember what to do, right? Okay, so just fly up. For those of you that found yourself in a forest, just fly up and then look for an empty space, a very spacious place that we can build and then, you know, start making our redstone light and the rest of it. Zendaya, you on my screen. Please stop writing on the screen there. Chagoze, what happened? I thought you said you had three left. What happened? Have we all gotten a very nice space for our building? Have we gotten space? Hey, Chagoze, you have to tell your brother to stop because now you have one left. That means after this class. Anyway, we'll see what we'll do about that, Cha. But let's just continue. Just use it for today, okay? Okay, for those that found themselves inside the forest, have we gotten a very nice space where we can build? Because first we are going to start with building a very small house, then before we can continue. So if you've gotten a space, a very nice space, you can go ahead and start building a house. A very small house, well, your choice. Just make a very nice house, by the way, okay? Mona, I'm so sorry about that. But just fly up and look around. You're going to find a very nice place that you can land and then we can start. So how many of us have started building our house? Nice, nice. Okay, please let's go on. It's beautiful. Okay, so I am going to okay, tell us if you can hear me when you're on that app, please don't bother coming back here, okay? Unless you have maybe an issue you want to relate to me. Okay, but if you can hear me when you're on Minecraft, no need of coming here so that your trials won't keep counting. Oh, it's true, it's true, it's true. And you're not using a laptop. Oh, honestly, I don't know how what we're going to do about that. Okay, Chiagoze, this is what we're going to do. You need to stop practicing since your trials are counting. So just watch us. After the class, you can just go back there. Just take notes, okay? There. After class, you can just go back and then do your practicals, okay? So that you won't. Okay, if you say so, no problem. Okay, guys, are we all done with the building of our houses? Okay, so first thing first, I have to go. Chiagoze will sort that out later, okay? So let's just after the class, we'll look into that. So don't panic. Okay. So the first thing first, you're going to go to our inventory and then I will have to pick a block that I'll be using to build my house. So I love this color, and then I'll be using it. It's matched the snow. So yeah. Hope we all still remember how to build our house, because that's what we're going to do now. So don't forget, we're just making something very nice and small that we can use for today's class. So if you're just joining, you're welcome. What we're just doing is that we're building our house because we want to start crafting some things. All right. So okay, so I want to start flying so I can start placing the blocks, and then I can, start roofing. So my house is a bit too wide, but then again, continue. Okay, it's called Minecraft there. Daniel is called Minecraft, all right? Oh wow, that's very nice. Okay, let's just wait for others and wait for me too. Hope your house is very nice, Oganemaru. Uh-huh. Just, show us a very little. Let's just see it. If you don't mind, you can just screenshot and then show us so we can see it. Guys, are we done? Okay, so I am still trying to roof and then build at the same time. So as you can see, I am still trying to cover this up. Okay, Daniel, you're asking how you can roof your just fly up. If you fly up, then carefully drop your blocks on top till it covers everything. Okay. So my house is quite big, so that's why it's taking me. Oh, we're not even done. Oh my god. Anyway, aside from Oganamara, who else is done building their house? Chiagozie, Muna, are we done? Do we all have our house complete? Nice. If you're done, just do well to put a door, a window, the usual we normally put when we are building our house, okay? So this is the space I left for my door and then I'm going to go in. All right, Daniel, just go to your inventory, pick the door you want to use, then place it on the ground, or maybe you can actually just I don't know, hang on if you can't figure that out. I will show you. So obviously I'm not done with this, so I have to finish up. Okay, so Daniel, you asked how to roof. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm flying up and I'm dropping it. If you're using a laptop, click on your space bar twice so that you can fly up. Okay, so I think I am done with my roofing. I'm going to go down. All right, so yeah, I'm done with the roofing, and then this is what I have as my house. Okay, so for the door part, all you have to do is go to your inventory, click on E. So we need a door. So pick any door of your choice. I'm just going to take this. And so, so I've picked mine. Okay, to drop it, you're going to move. You can see the highlight on the ground, right? So the same way you dropped the blocks, that's the same way you're going to be dropping the door. So just right click to drop, move to the other side, right click to drop, and yes, we have our door now. Um, Daniel, how have you been able to do your own? All right, that's very nice. Please don't forget to put a window in your house. Do not forget. Obviously, we need windows in our house. So because I did not leave a space, so if obviously because I didn't leave a space, I'm going to break part of. Okay, so I'm going to break this part too, and then I'm going to. If you've picked it, Mona, if you've picked the bed, just right click. It's going to just drop. Did you hear me, Mona? Mona, did you get that? Okay. If you want to break, since we've been using right click to drop, you use the left click to actually break. All right, so I have my windows all around. Okay, so now if you look around, you're going to see that my house is actually dark, though it's almost daybreak. Okay, beautiful. Dana, you're welcome. So if you look around, you're going to see the house is a bit dark because outside is actually still dark. Okay, Mona, I'm just going to take you through that. Go back to my inventory. I'm going to pick my bed. Okay, so I'm going to move to that space and then right click. It just drops. Did you see that, Mona? Did you get that? Okay, so has it dropped? All right, just gently do it. It's going to drop eventually. Sometimes it actually take time for it to drop. Just gently make sure that the highlight is on the ground. You move back a little, then you right click so it can drop. You saw where I am. See the distance where my bed is. So give it a distance, then drop the bed. It's going to drop. All right. So now back to what we have today. Okay, Mona, don't worry. Maybe after the class, I will put you through. But for now, let's just pay attention. Okay, so now, before it gets dark again, because as you can see, it's already day. So before it gets dark again, we need to set up our lights. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to our inventory and then we're going to type redstone. We need our redstone dust. Hope we still remember that's the main thing we're using for our wiring system. So this is what it looks like, a redstone dust. So if you've gotten there, just pick it and then put it in your hot bar. Are we together? Please, if we are together, let me know on the chat box so that I can continue. Are we all still in the same page? Okay, so I'm very glad that we're all on the same page. So we've picked our redstone dust. So we are going to go back. We need what's called a lever. A lever. Okay. So this is what we are going to be using to turn on and turn off our lights. So pick the lever and then put it here. Now if we've gotten that, the next thing you need is a redstone lamp. Now this is what the redstone lamp looks like. So pick it and then you drop it also on your hotbar. So the three items you're going to be picking for me from your inventory is your redstone dust, your lever, and your redstone lamp. Okay. So now if you're done picking that, you're going to have to close your inventory and we are going to start dropping them. So the first thing we need to drop is the lamp. So I'm going to be dropping my lamp. Hope we all still remember how to drop that, how to drop and pick in Minecraft. Why the next we are going to be dropping is the lever. Nice. Okay, so I've dropped the two of them, my lamp and my lever. So the next thing I am going to be doing is I have to connect the lamp to this lever, this our switch. Okay, so you just come to the ground. Daniel, just click on it, just tap on it, and automatically it follows your hand. Okay, so the first thing first we're going to do is we're going to just drop our redstone dust gently. Right click to drop. That's how I dropped it. I right clicked to drop my redstone dust. So the essence of dropping it is that we're trying to connect the redstone lamp to the lever. Are we done? Have we all gotten to this stage? Please, if you've gotten to this stage, type yes so that we can go on. Nice, that's beautiful, Daniel. I still need more answers, more response. Kasima, you're welcome. What's the problem? Goze, what's not working there? Kasima, what's the issue? Okay, Chiagoze, what was the write-up you saw? What was the response that you got? Okay, this is what you're going to do for me. Take a screenshot of your screen. That's the Minecraft I want to see what is actually showing you, so I will know how to assist you. Okay, Kasema, there, what's the issue? Please, if we're on the same page, please type yes so that we can go on. Okay. Okay, so that is beautiful. We are going to no, just take a screenshot there. Check, because just take a screenshot. I just want to see a picture of what it's telling you. I don't. Okay. All right. Um, Kasima, what stick are you talking about there? Okay. So for those of us that have gotten here, this is what you're going to do. You're going to be flipping this lava for me so you can see what you've created so far. So make sure that, as usual, this highlight you're seeing, this tiny black lines you're seeing, make sure that it's on your lava. Then you're going to right click. Voila, our light is on. And if you want to switch it off, you click on it again, it goes off. So try it and tell me if yours works. If yours didn't work, still tell me so I can assist you. Okay, so I'm going to take that one more time. We want to switch on these lights. Okay, so what you're going to do is make sure that these tiny lines on the ground, these tiny black lines, are on the lava. You know, we've connected it with the redstone dust. Hmm? So now what you're going to do is once it's on it, you right click, your light comes on. You still right click, your light goes off. You know, we're preparing for the night, for nightfall, and which you can see that is gradually coming. So if yours worked, let me know. Congratulations, Monachi Organama, that's very beautiful. Oh, all right. So I'm very happy that yes, you're all following. Okay, so we're going to leave our light on because our house is a bit dark. Uh-huh. So this is where we are now. So the next thing we are going to be doing is that we need our door to actually open without us having to, you know, push it ourselves. So we're going to go back to our inventory. Hope we're all on our inventory now. And what you are going to be picking for me now is a pressure plate. So these are different types of pressure plates. So just pick one of your choice, the one you feel like you want. Pick it, a pressure plate. All right, we already have a redstone dust in our hot bar. Uh-huh. So that's all for now. So just pick a pressure plate. If you've gotten your pressure plate, please let me know in the chat box. Just say I've gotten it. Then we'll go on. I just want to be sure that we are all on the same page, okay? All right, that's very nice. I love the fact that we are all together. So now this is what we are going to do. So on one of the doors, I'm going to keep it, I'm going to keep my pressure plate here. So what we are going to drop first is the pressure plate. So as usual, just give it a little distance and no, let me just bring it close. Right click and it has dropped. Now, if you draw after dropping your pressure plate, just the same way we connected our lamp and our lava, we are going to be using our redstone dust to connect our door to our pressure plate so that when we step on the pressure plate, our door will open. So now I'm going to be dropping my redstone dust. Aha, so it has dropped. Okay, so I'm going to move forward and then I'm going to step on it. And yes, my door has opened. You're going to move back and then you're going to see it's shut. Step on it again, it's open. Go back and it's shut down. It's shut. Okay, so if you've gotten to this stage, let me know. Say I've gotten it. Just type I've gotten it and then we'll get to the next that we have for the day, okay? Beautiful. I love that. I love the energy. Nice. You can test it to step on it and be sure your door is opening, you know. Okay, guys. So before we continue, it just came to my notice that majority of us have not been doing our assignments. This is not nice. How am I sure that we are actually learning? How am I sure we are improving? So this is what we are going to do. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Everybody move down to Link School app and do your assignments now. At least do the quiz. I want to be sure. Everybody please go down there and do your quiz. Once you're done with the quiz, come back and tell me you're done. Not the assignment now. I want you to do the quiz first. But for the assignment, when you're done doing it, take a screenshot of it and submit the picture so that I will know that you're the one that did it. Okay. So once you're done, I need everybody to move down to Link School and do their quiz and the assignment too. Okay, because of we are doing something on Minecraft, leave the assignment, but go and do the quiz. Day one doesn't have quiz, but day two, three, four, today is the seventh day. Other days actually have quiz. So please, okay, we're using the Link School app there, the Link School app. So download it, go and do your quiz because it just came to my notice that we've not been doing it. So please rush down there and do it. We just have 10 minutes. If I don't see your name there, I'm going to take it as you are not in class. So please do well to go there and once you're done, just tell me you're done. Then I'll confirm it before we continue. So please, 10 minutes, guys. Let's just get it rolling, okay? Chiagozie, for now, for today's, it's just today's one because the class is not yet over. Once the class is over, you are going to see the quiz for today. But the previous classes, there is quiz for other classes, for the previous classes we've had. So go and do the other ones. But immediately after this class, the one for today will be uploaded. So please, everybody, we have 9 more minutes. Move over to Link School app and do your quiz. All right, beautiful. Asema, try it again. Try it again this evening. Okay? Just try it and then get back to me. Sorry about that. Just try it again, okay? Organamaro, okay, that's very nice. But you have to still do the rest. So go back and still do the rest, okay? Muna, are you done with everything like from day two to today? Sorry, till Friday because today's one is not yet up. DCK, I actually don't know your name. What's the issue there? Is it how to download it or how to make use of the app so I can know how to assist you? All right, okay, no problem there. Um, Muna, you said you're done. Oganamaro, say you're done. What name did you use to submit it so I can confirm? What name did you use to submit the quiz? Muna, if you're done, what name did you use? Okay, Muna, that's very beautiful. Did you do everything like from day two till Friday one, or you just did only Friday one? Muna, dear, can you hear me? Did you do from day two till Friday, or you just did only Friday one? Okay, so this is what you're going to do for me so that I'll be able to grade you immediately. Once you're done, drop the name you use in submitting the quiz so that I can search for it and then grade you and then we'll continue with the class, okay? So once you're done, please drop the name so that I can continue. Okay, so for those that actually complained about the assignment has expired, it's been upgraded, so you can go back. You're going to see Chidimalas, I've seen yours. Well done. So please, the rest. Mona, did you do everything or you just did only one? Please, once you're done, I need your name so that I can help you. Did everything beautiful. Though I haven't seen that, so I'll just. Yes, press CBT. Press CBT, then you scroll up. You're going to see download 64 bits. That's the one you're going to be downloading there. DCK, did you hear me? Please, we are still waiting for the rest. Once you're done, drop your name on the chat box so that I can confirm and then we'll go ahead with the class. Well, it's not yet night in my own world, but if it's night in yours, just put on your lights. You know, we've gotten to that stage. Chinenye, okay. Well done. The rest, how far gone are we? Okay, DCK, are you trying to download it so that relax there? Are you trying to download it? Okay, you are trying. Okay, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to share my screen. Give me a moment so I can share the screen and then show you how you can do that. Okay. So I am going to share my screen now. Okay. So this is what, if you click on this welcome to Learn School Online, just going to wait for it to load. So you are going to go to more. This is where I expect you to get the CBT from. Okay. If you go to more, click on CBT to wait for it to load. Now, once it's done loading, what you're going to do for me is you're going to scroll. Once you scroll, you're going to see this desktop apps, Windows 64 bits, Windows 32 bits. Click on this one so that it will download. Did you get that, DCK? All right. So I'm still waiting for the rest that are here to do their quiz so that we can continue with the class. Okay, Kasima, I just saw what you sent to me. This is not the email you're meant to be using. You're meant to use your normal email. Not this one that we gave you for Minecraft. You're meant to use the normal email and the normal password and not this particular one for Minecraft. This one is Microsoft. Just use your normal email, okay? If your parents are around, just ask them to assist you. Thank you. All right. Okay, so how many of us are we still waiting for so that we can go on? No, dear, if you click on more, what you're going to be looking out for is CBT. Now click on the CBT, then scroll up, you're going to see 64 bits. Download 64 bits. That's the one you're going to do. Okay, this CK you're using phone. Well, just go to your Play Store. Go to your Play Store and then type Link School online. Go to your Play Store there. So you are using a laptop. Sorry about that. So go to the Play Store. You're going to see it there. Just download. All right. So are we all done? How many of us are still remaining? If you know you're still doing the quiz, please let me know so that I will know how many people I'm still waiting for, so that we can go on with the class. If you are still doing it, don't just type wait for me. If you're done, just type move on. So I'll know what we are going to do next. Okay. Please, if you're done, just type move on. But if you want us to still wait for you, if you're still on the quiz, just type wait for me. Okay, Kasima, no problem. We're still waiting. Please, if you're done, type move on. If you're still on the quiz, just type wait for me so I will know what to do next. Okay. Okay, so because of time, we're going to move on. So this is what we're going to do. So I am going to go on. Please let's all pay attention. So we still remember, step on this and our door will open, go back, we will close, flip this, lights off, flip it, light on. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing for the main time is that we are going to build simple trap. Remember I said that earlier, we are going to learn how to make some just a very simple trap. Maybe when you start building your own, you can make it the way you like it. But I'm just going to show you some basics on how to make it now. So yeah. Don't worry, this is not part of what you're doing. I just wanted to clear that off so I can have enough space to what I am doing. All right. So let's assume I want to put that trap close to my bed. I'm going to move. This is what I am going to do. Going to break here, break it again, break it again. Then inventory, I need to fill this with water. So on my inventory, I'm going to type water. So we're going to be picking this water bucket. All right. So I'm going to close this. Now the water bucket, I want to fill my hole with it. So same way you drop things, just right click and the water goes in. Uh-huh. So the water is overflowing, sure. So I want to stop that. All right. So the next thing I want to do is that I will have to go back to my inventory and then I need a trap door. That's the next thing you're going to be picking. A trap door. If you just type the trap, you're going to see different types of trap doors. And we together. Okay, so I've picked my trap door. I just want to drop it on top of this place. So you're just going to make sure that you're there and then you right click. So my trap door is already on it. This is what our trap door looks like. Okay. So to avoid so much complications, I'm going to be dropping my pressure plates here. Then as usual, we're going to be connecting that with our redstone. So some of these trap doors, you can actually drop your pressure pot on top of it, while some you cannot, like this one now. So this particular one now, I cannot drop it on top of it. So maybe yours can, but this particular one, I cannot drop my pressure plate on it. So this is how it works. If you step on it as usual, it opens. If you leave there, it closes. So this is just how it works. So if you've gotten your trap, let me know. Have we all gotten our trap? Nice, Oganemaru. That's very beautiful. Yes, apart from oh, that's nice. Monachi, that's beautiful. So yes, who else? Yes, Chagoze, you can go ahead there if you want to. That's acceptable. Can. Have we all gotten our mini trap? Have we all gotten our mini trap? Alright, Chagoze, no problem. Okay, so before our time runs out completely, we are going to do one more thing, which is the alarm system. Alarm system. So I need to go outside, then okay, so I have to be very careful not to step on the pressure plate that will throw me inside the water. So this is for outside, run out. Ah, our door has closed. So the only thing about this one is that now we have to break the door if we want to enter inside because our pressure plate is inside. Okay, so now don't forget what I said we want to make next. We want to make our pressure plates. Hope you all remember that. So I'm just going to break off some things, some of these notes, clear some of these notes so that we can start the building. Hope we're all outside. Have you been able to come out of your house? Okay. So if you don't have um space, you can just go ahead and clear yours as the way I'm clearing mine. But if you do, please just hold on. Please, if you don't have space, do well to clear yours before we start. Okay. All right. So I think this is okay for us now. All right. So what we will be doing now is we need to go back to our inventory. We need to pick one more thing, and that is called a note block. A note block. So please go to your inventory and pick a note block so that we can go on. So I already have mine. So I'm going to close this. So the first thing first is I will want to drop my note block. I'll drop it here. That's the note block. Then I'll be dropping our redstone lamp here. Okay. Next is our pressure plate. Pressure plate. Be careful not to go and drop your what's it called? Your trapdoor. Yes, Chagoze, you can go ahead there. So I've dropped my pressure plate. So the next thing we are going to do as usual is we're going to be connecting these three elements together with our redstone dust. So drop, 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 then drop here. So yes, they've connected. So if you're confused on what I did, I just flew up so that I can be able to drop it on top of our redstone lamp. So this is what your alarm system does. If you step on it, you're going to face there and step on it. So this is what it does. The lights are going to come on, then the note box is going to make a sound to show that someone is in front of your door. So I'm going to step out. Can you see the alarm has gone off? And then step on it again. Step back. It stops. There's a sound from the note box, and then the lights to show that, oh, there's somebody here, whether invited or not invited. So that is what the alarm system is for. Okay, so are we done? Have we gotten our alarm systems in front of our house? If you've gotten it, let me know on the chat box so we can do one more thing, then we'll call it a day. Have we gotten it? Have we all gotten our alarm system? If you've gotten it, tell me I have gotten it. If you're still having issue, let me know. Okay, so because of time, we're going to stop here. If you have issues, if you have questions, let me know. But don't worry, next class I will still show you some of the redstone, what you can still use some redstone to do. Okay, so if you have questions, if you have any problem, just let me know before we call it, because we have just 3 minutes. So let me know so I can assist you. Please don't forget to do your quiz, and your assignment for today has been uploaded. Okay. So if you have any, this question time, this is time for questions. If you're confused or you need help, just let me know now so I can assist you. Okay, Muna, let me hear you. What's the problem? Muna, there, what's the problem? Chagozi, that's Minecraft. Yes, yes, yes. Are you serious? Okay, let me do it one more time so that you guys can see how I connected mine. Are we together? Ogenamara and okay, beautiful. So let me do it again. So I'm going to break my, hope you've been able to place what's it called? The things you need to place. These three things, your note box, okay, nice. So this is what is going to happen. With my redstone dust, you place in front, you're connecting it here. So I've connected it to the lamp. I will move closer. Let me leave there. So I climbed up. I connected it on top of this lamp because I need to connect the three of them. So I dropped a dust on top of the lamp. Then beside it, close to it, I dropped another one, which is connecting it to this note box. All right. So I'm going to come down now. Let me face it. Okay. Move back. It goes off. It gives a note. All right. So are you clear on that? Munachi Oganamaru, how far are you done? Okay, so have you gotten it now? Is it working? Mona, is yours working? Mona, what's the issue? Is it the connection? See what I did. Let me show you. What you're going to do is if you drop one here, just drop it. We're trying to connect the pressure plate to the lamp and then to the note box. So if you drop them in a straight line to the lamp, then you fly up a little, you drop on top of the lamp, then by the side, you also drop at the center. So it will connect the lamp and the note box. So try it and tell me if it is working. So I will see you in our next class, guys. Because of time, if you still have questions, just bring it to next class. I'll see you on Wednesday. And don't forget that the assignment and quiz for today has already been uploaded. So please do well to go there and do it. Next week, I am going to see you. On Wednesday, I'm going to see you. All right. So bring your questions or anything on Wednesday. Have a nice day. Bye.